shorts or longs. I love doing the shorts, and again, I know the importance of longs.
Yeah. Well, I think because your channel's not monetized, right?
No.
Yeah. Longs are, let's put it this way. If I had to only choose one, I would choose longs 100 times out of 100.
Yeah.
That's also just how the math works. Here's like 15 reasons why. One, if I calculate the math, longs actually pay my bills and shorts don't even get close. Two, if I calculate the impact, shorts give me a lot of, they stroke my ego, but because I get big views, but do they actually cause transformation? One of the things we were just talking about in our staff meeting this morning was also the difference between shallow content and deep content. And actually, including longs, I think content that's on YouTube and on social platforms is ultimately shallow. That's why we sell a transformation program called vrapodcast.com, why we have our program, because we know that our best shot at getting transformation for somebody is when they ultimately join, not even our watch along video, when they join our program Video Reiki Academy, which is 55 hours long, that has a workbook, that has a community, so that there's repetition, there's mastery, there's community, there's the real impact on their psychology and their thinking, and there's real transformation that happens. When we casually, and that is a progression. So shorts are at like the most empty calories level. They're good, but I don't know how many people we'll see in 3 to 5 years that come to us and they're like, oh my gosh, I'll never forget. It was November 1st, 2023. I was on my phone watching YouTube shorts when a short hit my feed. And man, that short so changed my life. It changed me as a husband, as a father. I went from being broke to being a millionaire. I went from being lazy to being disciplined. I watched one short, like, we'll see, but I don't know if we'll ever hear that story. You know what I mean? Like,
short.
Because the short also, even if it is profound in what it shares in 60 seconds, the fact the person scrolls on, they're so quickly forgetting.
Yeah.
There's and hearing this, people could think I'm arguing against them. I'm not. I'm just arguing that they're the most shallow, empty, caloric level of content. So not just the money, also the impact, also the transformation. And so I would not just pick longs over shorts. I would pick a deeper transformation. That's why I would encourage you building out a community. For example, when people pay, they pay attention. One of the powerful reasons of spending our money and investing in things is, it's even biblical. It says where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. If we actually want someone's heart to be connected to building a business, building an empire, getting disciplined, really going and crushing it, casual sideline living, just watching other people play the game and consuming content is not where it's at. You got to get in the game, right? And you know this, I'm preaching to the choir, but ultimately that's what I think about. So I kind of digress. Longs also can have multiple ad spots. They are really good for teaching in transit because you could do time codes and chapters. So they're good for people getting to know you. They're good for a little more storytelling, a little bit more connection. They're good for personal branding. But the real answer is it's all good. The question is a prioritization question and a human resources and a financial resources question, because when you're building it up like you are, like if you look at Think Media, we post 350 pieces of content a week. So our actions evidence our values. Do we value vertical video? Clearly, we post a ton, but how do we do that? Team, systems, it costs money. Do we post longs? Yes. Do we post ultra long videos and live streams? We're 49 minutes into this one. Yes. So we actually hit a lot of different content. Do we have an online course that's also 55 hours? Yes. That took time to build. Eventually it took a team to build. It took money to build. We had to have money for the mission in the first place. And we just continued to scale our impact. So I would highly recommend, it's going to get you to monetization sooner. And you have already evidenced that you can pull 3,000 views, 21,000 views. So I think doubling down on long form, if I was you, would be something I would definitely do.